Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
Go Twitter. Oh, wait, never mind. Paste. Boom.
Oh! Ali tweeted out, "Hello, Kofi," when he's coming to Raw.
Oh shit.
Kofi did take his spot.
Oh, he did. He's gonna get some revenge.
Get some retaliation, perhaps.
Oh god.
Some reckoning on him. And then he's gonna spray him in the face with some mace. Alright? And then he's gonna rap for him with T-Bar.
Like T-Bar. God.
He's gonna make him a slapjack.
He's gonna slapjack somebody.
Slower. What's going on, people? If anybody is in the chat, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're on here, man, after SmackDown, and Jesus, we got an interesting draft tonight.
Oh yeah, man, lot to talk about.
No.
Fuck.
Do you hear music in the background?
No.
Okay, good.
Why is there music?
Yeah, people next door are fucking blasting their
God.
tunes.
God damn.
Alright, just pull up the chat here and make sure I got this thumbnail, and we'll be off to the races.
That's nice.
Alright, seems to be.
Motherfuckers lighting fireworks in the goddamn distance. You
Yeah.
fucking assholes.
Yeah, I think they are.
Fuck are y'all celebrating? SmackDown?
Certainly not this show, man. Certainly not this fucking show.
God, no.
Alright, let me get a match and we'll be good to go. Ali and Strong. Okay. Oh, fuck. I forgot to put my nose. Alright. Okay. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're live with, yet again, another edition of the Notorious Heels Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 26 of this series that we do 2 times a week, man. We got it, like I said, twice a week. And if you guys don't know how this show works, man, today, we are on here every week after SmackDown. And we are pretty much going over news, going over basically the B-level pay-per-views, reviews, and obviously we are bringing you a review today for NXT TakeOver. Usually we do the takeovers right after the show, but this takeover, well, I had other obligations on Sunday, and this show just, we made the right call, because this show was not go on directly after the show worthy. And yeah, man, so we are bringing to you the NXT TakeOver 31 review and results and our opinions. So we're going to give you the rundown on what we thought about that, man. And also, oh yeah, and then we also do Notorious Unscripted any other day of the week. So guys also have that to look forward to. And yeah, man, so without any further ado, yeah, man, if this is your first time watching, you guys do not know who I am. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this podcast, bro. And as for the other half, we got my man Sir K here, bro. How's it going?
It's going good, bro. It's going good. Monday, we're probably going to go get my state ID. And we're probably going to have to get up at like 5 in the morning to go grab that, because the DMV will be packed. So that'll be a bitch. But good thing I'm hopefully gonna be getting it on Monday, man. But overall, man, just chilling out, man. Got another candidate ID for fucking Home Depot, so let's just hope there's an interview coming up, man. But I'm good, bro. I'm good. How have you been? How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Just chilling. Dreading work tomorrow, man. But you gotta do it. You gotta do it, man, for Christmas sake. So that's
the bag.
That's my goal right now, man. Sunday, I think, is the day I can put in for my vacation time, which is going to be so well needed, because as of recently, bro, it's just ridiculously annoying. Ridiculously annoying. And yeah, man. Yeah, so that I'm looking to take off a good 2 weeks of my vacation time I built up. So I'm hoping to what I'm going to request off is probably about after Christmas, 2 weeks out. So 2 weeks, the 26th, and 2 weeks after that. So very excited to put in that request. And yeah, man, I'm just overall, just getting excited. Oh yeah, the weekly, the twice a weekly countdown, ladies and gentlemen. We have 34 more days until the launch of the PlayStation 5, bro. And I think 70 something days till Christmas. I forgot what 76 days until Christmas, man. So I'm hoping this shit can fly by. Because yeah, man, like I said, this is the fun job, if you will. So this is what I look forward to, bro. Coming on here, talking some wrestling, man. So yeah, that's my life. Just hung out with the lady today. Yeah, hung out with the lady, watched some movies, so it was nice. It was a good day. But yeah, man. Yeah, so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I guess we can get into the NXT Takeover 31 review and results, man. So without further ado, man, the show opener, man, we had Damian Priest defending his North American... Jesus, sorry. What the... Always when I talk. Okay. Damian Priest defending his North American Championship against Johnny Gargano, man. And, this match... Just my quick thoughts, man. This match was pretty good. Obviously, what you would expect from these two guys, man. A lot of people thought Gargano was going to come out with the victory here, man. But in the end, Damian Priest got him caught up on the middle rope and gave him the Reckoning. No, not me, him. His finisher, the Reckoning. And yeah, he retains the North American Championship. So I thought it was a pretty good match, man. Obviously, what you would expect from these two. And yeah, man, I'm excited to see what Damian Priest is doing going forward. I don't know if Gargano was a substitute due to a COVID outbreak in NXT. I'm not sure why he was exactly slotted into this match, but I don't know. I guess he just gets title matches because he's Johnny Gargano. And yeah, who needs logic? So yeah, man. So yeah, Damian Priest picks up the victory here, man, and right decision. I think the guy to eventually take the title from him is either Bronson Reed or Dexter Lumis. Dexter Lumis or Bronson Reed. So yeah, man. What did you think about this?
Yeah, bro, I couldn't catch the match because, like I said, on Unscripted, I was an hour late to the show because I didn't know it started at 6 goddamn o'clock. But yeah, bro, match, heard was pretty good, man. Priest won. I thought that was a pretty obvious one. I didn't think Gargano was gonna win it. He had the chance, but he didn't. So who's next for fucking Priest, man? Yeah, it could be I would hope Bronson Reed, or it could be Cameron Grimes, and it could even be Dexter Lumis, man, since he's back. So he's got a lot of options in that mid-card division, man. So there's many of them, but probably either Cameron Grimes or Bronson Reed next, man.
Yes, agreed. I think it'll end up being Bronson Reed now because it seems like they're going the direction of a Lumis and Grimes feud for now, so that's probably what's gonna end up happening there. Next up, man, we got Kushida defeating the Velveteen Dream, and I don't really remember too much from this match. It was just your typical match, so yeah, I mean it was okay. It wasn't horrible, but I just don't know why they continue to push Dream and things of that nature, bro. I really don't know why this guy hasn't suffered any kind of consequences. But who fucking knows at this point with this company? Yeah, he ends up losing. I think it was an armbar by Kushida. And after the match, Kushida kind of went ape shit, started attacking him, and he walked off. So it didn't really look like we got like a heel Kushida, but maybe more of like an edgy, I'd say. Maybe more of like an edgy Kushida, who is just over the jobbing. I don't know, over not being important the whole time he's been in NXT. So I don't know. That's kind of the vibe I got from it, man. And yeah, man. So that is that was that match. My quick thoughts on this. I honestly didn't give a shit. I don't give a shit about either of these guys, if I'm being honest with you. Kushida, ever since he came to NXT, does not feel he's not as, I'm sure he is, but I'm sure he is as good as people say he is, but like he hasn't shown that in NXT at all. They've done close to nothing with him. The only thing of note I remember him doing was the feud with Walter when NXT was first on the USA Network, so about a year ago. So yeah, it was about a year ago, and now they're putting him in this feud with Dream, and who really cares? It looked like it's going to continue. I like I said again, I don't really care about either of these guys, so I don't know, man. But Kushida picks up the victory here, and good, because people already don't want to see Dream, let alone having this guy come on our TV screens and win. So, yeah, what did you think about this, man?
Yeah, bro, did really care about the match. I missed this one too. But, first of all, a little snippet. I know we probably said this before, but Dream was on a takeover, and people like Ciampa aren't. Goddamn. But Kushida did pick up the victory. Thank fuck, man. If they would have had Dream win, God. And they're asking for the hate, man. They really are. But Kushida won, and he beat up Dream after the match, so might not be heel, he might, but I think he's just gonna have more edge to him, which, I mean, who cares? Just until he has a personality and character, I'm not gonna care about Kushida. But who's next for him? Probably still Dream, to be honest, knowing them, so who knows, man. But yeah, Kushida beat Velveteen Dream in a match on a takeover. Goddamn. Yeah, bro, so that's how it is.
And we got the WWE Cruiserweight, or NXT Cruiserweight Championship, rather, between Santos Escobar and Isaiah Swerve Scott. Obviously, same situation with Priest and Gargano. What do you expect from these two? You're going to get a good match. Obviously, Swerve is very fluent in the ring, and Santos Escobar is very great as well. But man, just, if I'm being honest with you guys, man, just NXT as of late, just, I don't know, man. A lot of these, like, little storylines you don't care about. When NXT was on the network a year and a half ago, these kind of little storylines are the things that would make a superstar. It really would. Look at, I wouldn't necessarily call it a little storyline, but look at the littler storylines like Dream and Black. You know what I mean? Something that would kind of just get them to the next takeover, and it ended up making Velveteen Dream a star at the time. Or so many other feuds, man. None really come to my mind right now, but just a lot of little feuds like that, man, would just make or break somebody. When you look at Candice and Io, the great matches they had, and you look at, oh man, I don't know, it was so long ago. When you look at Killian Dane versus Lars Sullivan, for example, that was a great NXT feud, and it was like a great mini feud, and it did its job. And you know, shit like that in NXT used to be like really good, like Dane and Lars, perfect example. And here, obviously, this is for the Cruiserweight Championship, so I wouldn't say it's a mini piece, but it's littler than the main focus of NXT. And man, at the end of the day, who really cares, man? When Legado del Fantasma first came in to NXT, they had a lot of promise, but they seem like they've fallen off. They seem like they've fallen off a little bit, and I genuinely think Swerve would do a lot better in NXT's mid-card. So I think he would do a lot better in NXT's mid-card, because clearly they want to let Escobar run with that Cruiserweight Championship. Who's the guy I always thought took ACH's spot? Who the fuck?
Cameron Grimes.
Was it really? Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy to think he would have been a big player in NXT. I would think I wouldn't have doubted if he was North American champ by now.
Oh yeah, I think he would have.
Yeah, bro.
I think he would have won it before Priest.
Smiles for miles.
God damn.
Smiles for pink slips. Yeah, man. So, like I said, I didn't really care too much about this feud or anything. It just seemed like one of those mini feuds in NXT, and NXT hasn't been that good lately. So, Yeah, man, but yeah, Escobar wins. Nothing too out of the realm here. Everybody kind of predicted that, man. So, what did you think about this?
Yeah, bro, I didn't really care about the match too much. I didn't really care about the pay-per-view too much, but yeah, bro, Escobar won. He's not as cool as I thought he would develop into. His faction's not as good of a faction as I thought they'd develop into. But I don't know, man. I think it's just my disinterest in NXT overall. So I think that's what's really killing it for me. But you know, man, Swerve, he's not gonna win that thing anytime soon. I think Escobar's gonna keep that for a fat minute, man. Who's next for fuck. Who's next for the Phantasmo, man? Can't talk, bro. I swear to God, I can't talk. I don't know how I can't talk. But who's next for him? Bro, I don't even know, man. I have no clue. But fuck. Yeah, bro. He's probably gonna keep that thing for a while. His what are the two? No, is it a Humberto? No, it's not Humberto.
It's faction.
Raul. Nah, I thought it was Humberto. No, it's Raul.
Raul and Joaquin Wilde.
I just called his ass Phoenix, Joaquin Wilde.
I know, I actually got it right this time.
Nice. They'll probably win the tag belts pretty soon, man. Yeah, bro. But he made the victory, man, in a match. I caught the match and it wasn't bad, but who cares? So it happened. But yeah, bro, Phantasmo keeps the belt and he's probably gonna keep it for a fat minute, bro. So that's my thoughts on that match.
Yeah, man, moving on here, man. We got the NXT Women's Championship match. NXT Women's Champion Io Shirai taking on the Poison Pixie Candice LeRae, bro, Mrs. Gargano. And, same situation with Priest and Gargano. Again, these are obviously the greatest women that NXT have right now. Candice and Io, the best that they have on that roster, bar none. And they're on a takeover match, so obviously it's going to be some good quality wrestling here. And it was a very good match. In the end, bro. In the end, Io Shirai takes the W here, man. Like expected, obviously she wins with her moonsault that she does better than Charlotte. And she picks up the victory here. But the main talking point, man, is what happened after the match, bro. We have Toni Storm popping up in Juice Robinson's basement, what seems very dark room. And she's cutting a promo about how it's Tony time and she's back. Tony time. You get the gist. So, yeah, she starts cutting that promo, man. And all of a sudden, we see a motorcycle drive up to the Performance Center, walk in the door, come out to the stage, and I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if they tried to give it off like it was Toni Storm under the mask. I don't know if they tried to... I don't know if that was the intention behind that. You know what I mean? Like, to make people think that it was Tony and throw them off, True. But...
I don't know, I didn't catch that part. I was in the kitchen doing something when that happened.
But little did we know, man, the bike helmet comes off, and Ember Moon is under the helmet, bro. Ember Moon is back in NXT. My quick thoughts on this, bro. Great to see Ember. Obviously, they changed her theme music. They changed her whole gimmick in general. And, I don't know, man. I really thought the whole, like, war goddess thing really worked for Ember. I thought she found her niche there. And I thought she found her purpose with that gimmick, but now she seems to be some biker chick, some biker city chick. I have no idea, bro. I don't know what the new gimmick's supposed to be, bro, but Ember Moon comes to the front of the stage, gives her cringy smile that never becomes not cringy, and she, so, like, it's great to see her back, but, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just weird seeing her back. I'm excited to see what she can do, like, with this new gimmick, though. And, yeah, I'm surprised. I don't know. See, I'll get to that with the draft. I'll get to that when we talk about the draft. But yeah, man. So Ember Moon. I mean, it's great to see her back, but it's just like the new theme music and stuff. I really did enjoy her theme music, and I liked her look and her whole character. I really enjoyed, and I think it got cut away from us a little too soon, man. As soon as the main roster declared her dead, she, as soon as the main roster declared her dead, bro, she got injured, and now she's back in NXT. So I'm excited to see what she can do nonetheless. But as for Tony, so if that is what they're going for, what I mentioned with making people try to think that was Tony under the mask, I kind of see what they were doing, man, but in the grand scheme of things, all it really did was make everything feel so, like, clusterfuckish, and so it made it feel like a clusterfuck, bro. All these people declaring they want title shots against EO, and then it just overshadowed the fuck out of Ember, because as soon as she smiled, they cut the segment. I was just like, okay, it was kind of awkward, but yeah, man, I don't know. That's my quick thoughts on it, bro. What did you think about this?
Yeah, bro. Fucking EO and Candice, bro. I would have preferred Candice to get a shot when she eventually actually wins it, because I think she should win it eventually against.
They're using this shit for filler.
Yeah,
that's what I'm getting.
Like, Candice isn't filler, and it's just rhetoric, man. But after the match, fucking Tony, I was about to say Tony Khan, Tony Storm, just Tony Khan.
He just walks out there, Robert Stone.
Just bruh, God, but yeah, Tony Storm comes on screen. Dark ass room, talking about Tony time again, that she's back in NXT, blah blah blah, and then hear a motorcycle. The motorcycle drives up. The person who's driving it gets out and goes on the stage and takes the helmet off to reveal Ember Moon. Now, I wasn't even watching that part of the pay-per-view. I think I was in the kitchen making something, because I didn't think that would happen. I totally forgot Ember could come back, so that happened. But bro, just overshadowed. I thought we talked about this on Unscripted, man, but just overshadowed the shit out of Ember. Stripped her of what made her, of what I think her thing was, the War Goddess. Free the Flames. Like, it's just stripped her of all that, man. So that's just bro, with this seat, with all these strippings of these theme songs, man, nobody is gonna feel the same. How do they expect someone to feel like? How do they expect to make a star when they just constantly change people's theme songs like this? Especially these easily could be iconic ones, man. Lars, Keith Lee, Ember, come on, man. Bullshit. But yeah, bro, Ember's back. No one knew this new NXT. She'll probably be a one-off. I would think she'd be a great one to win the title from EO, man. But who knows? That'll probably be Toni Storm. So, who knows, man? But Ember Moon's back, and so is Toni Storm. I was about to say Tony Khan again. So is Toni Storm.
On the screen appears none other than, you guessed it, Tony Khan. What?
Bruh. What? But yeah, bro, that was my thoughts on that match, man. She's got people lined up for her, man, but I mean, all those people are kind of potential winners, not really fillers. So it's just, NXT's on a rocky path.
Yeah, 100%. It just feels like that's what they're doing for half of these takeover shows. It honestly feels like they are legitimately just getting from show to show, trying to find a marquee match, and it's not happening naturally anymore, you know? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, is that all you had to say on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, but I honestly feel that that's what they're trying to do for these takeover shows. They're trying to find something to. They're trying to just give out these dream matches, but half of these titles are just defended on the weekly anyway, so it doesn't really give a reason to watch the takeover, you know? Like, well, I'm gonna watch the takeover because this is the one time every couple months that these titles get defended, but I'm gonna say it again, they hand out these title matches like Halloween candy.
Exactly.
So they're searching for these marquee matches like Ember or Candice and Io, and things aren't happening naturally anymore. That's just kind of how I feel about it, man. But for the main event, bro, we have the murderer. Oh, fuck. Never mind. Fuck. Not the murderer. He's injured. Damn it.
I missed the murderer.
I missed the murderer, bro. Carrying Cross. Who the fuck? Oh, yeah. In the main event, bro, we had NXT champion, the Prince, Finn Balor, taking on Undisputed Era's Kyle O'Reilly, man. And, this match was hard-hitting as fuck. Very cringe-worthy match to watch, because you're just like, God, you know what I mean? It's just uncomfortable to watch. It'll make you cringe, bro. But yeah, very good match, very hard-hitting, a lot of blood, man, a lot of blood. Like these two, some of the hardest hitters. Obviously, Finn comes from Japan. I believe Kyle O'Reilly comes from Japan as well, and Kyle O'Reilly also does a lot of mixed martial arts and stuff, so. And obviously Finn Balor is like 37 years old, and he's been around the world everywhere, and Japan is, if you want to learn how to hit people hard, bro, make your way to fucking Japan. And yeah, man, so that is your main event for that was your main event for this show. And yeah, these two had an incredible match. It went about 28 minutes, I think, and yeah, they absolutely had a great match in my opinion. And in the end, the right outcome. Finn Balor retains the NXT Championship by a coup de grace. He can barely stand up as he helps Kyle O'Reilly up. Those two shook hands. Respect shown, and Ridge Holland ends up at the end with Adam Cole over his shoulder and just dumps him across the barricade and walks away. So everybody, including Finn, starts checking on Adam Cole, wondering what happened. And yeah, that's pretty much how the show went off the air, man. So my quick thoughts on this: I thought this was a really good match. Obviously, this is something cool we got from this takeover. Is a match we never seen before. So it was nice to see these two absolutely had a great match, and obviously right winner here. And yeah, man, as for Ridge Holland, well, whatever plans were in place for him, we got some news on him. So whatever they did at this takeover is not going to carry over to the next. So yeah, man. Yeah, so that's what I thought about this match, man. Great match, right winner. And yeah, man, just fun match, fun main event. But don't know what's next for Finn necessarily. I really have no idea. But then again, we had no idea going into this takeover, so it looks like they are going to keep building on the dot. He might not even be on the next takeover because he has a fractured jaw in 2 places, so he possibly could not even be on the next takeover. So I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to expect. And yeah, man, what'd you think about this match?
Yeah, bro. The match itself's fucking great, man. Brutal as shit. Fucking Kyle O'Reilly lost multiple teeth. Finn Balor got a fucking broken jaw, which Finn Balor actually said today that people are making his broken jaw out to be worse than it actually is. So apparently it's not that bad, which is good. So I don't think he'll have to relinquish the title. I hope not, because, bro, if they have to relinquish that title twice in a row, that's fucked, man. That's not great. But yeah, bro, the match is great, brutal as shit. They actually ended it early. Finn Balor called off the match early, so that's fucking crazy. Yeah, apparently it was supposed to go on even longer, but the match was so brutal that Finn ended it early. So that's nuts. But yeah, bro, the match was good. Right winner, of course. And what's next for Finn? I don't even think NXT knows, bro. Who could be next for Finn? Ciampa? I think, nah. Fucking Gargano? No. Cole? No. Fucking Roderick Strong? Like, who the fuck could face Finn? Like, I have no idea. Unless fucking Cross is already ready to come back, man. But, yeah, bro, who's next for Finn? No fucking clue, man. And, hey, actually, we didn't see it tonight. Any of the UE was not drafted tonight. So,
that's true.
It's a little spoiler, so, oh yeah, bro. So that's a little bit of good news, I guess. Gotta wait till Monday to really have that sigh of relief. But, yeah, bro, there's my thoughts on that match and the pay-per-view, man.
Yeah, man. Oh, jeez. On to, man. I guess we'll save the draft for last. But I just want to announce the draft pools for these shows. So, yeah, man. Without further ado, moving on to the news here. I guess we'll start off with the draft pools. So, okay, pull my notes. Okay, all right. So yeah, without further ado, man. So for these draft pools, we have the same format as last year. So there's draft pools for night 1. Draft pools for night 2, and for night 1, which is what we've seen tonight, we'll go over where some of these people went. Some of them weren't drafted, but pretty much 95%, 98% of them actually got drafted to a brand. So for Friday's SmackDown, which is what happened tonight, Asuka, Sasha Banks, Bianca Belair, Dana Brooke, Humberto Carrillo, Angel Garza, Drew Gulak, Heavy Machinery, The Hurt Business, Mickie James, Lucha House Party, Drew McIntyre, John Morrison and The Miz, Buddy Murphy, Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio, Naomi, The New Day, Roman Reigns, Ricochet, Seth Rollins, Mandy Rose, Baszler and Jax, Shorty G, AJ Styles, and Jey Uso were on the board for tonight's draft. We will go over in a little bit where all of them went, or some of them. And as for Monday's night 2 of the draft, man, we have Andrade, Bayley, Aleister Black, Alexa Bliss, Daniel Bryan, Carmella, Corbin, Apollo Crews, Nikki Cross, Dabba-Kato, Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode, Elias, Eric, yes, just Eric, Lacey Evans, Charlotte, Jeff Hardy, Billie Kay, Lana, Keith Lee, Riddick Moss, Natalya, Titus O'Neil, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, Retribution, that being Mustafa Ali, T-Bar, Mace, Slapjack, Reckoning, Retaliation, which doesn't even seem to be in the group anymore. It looks like they nixed. Should get this bit of news in here. It looks like Retaliation of Retribution, aka Mercedes Martinez, is not in the group anymore. Anyway, Matt Riddle, Riot Squad, Peyton Royce, Arturo Ruiz. He's one of those guys on Raw Underground.
No.
He's the bald dude that doesn't wear any shoes. He wears like tape around his feet.
Oh, I think I've seen his ass.
Yeah,
I don't pay attention to fraud.
that guy. Sheamus, Nakamura, and Cesaro, Street Profits, Braun Strowman, now Lars Sullivan, Tamina, Akira Tozawa, Zelina Vega, Bray Wyatt, and Sami Zayn, your Intercontinental Champion, by the way. So, that is the pool for the draft, bro. And, just to touch on some news that happened tonight, bro. I just read off his name, so if that took anybody by shock, yes, Lars Sullivan, the Leviathan, is back. He is back, and he does not have his off-centered beard anymore, and he also does not have his wonderful theme song.
Bro, come on.
Man. How great things come to an end sometimes. Very sad. Very sad, man. Yeah, bro. So, on to some of the other news before we get on to some of our main topics. We were just talking about Takeover, so let's talk about Ember Moon again. It is being reported that Ember Moon did not know about the involvement of Toni Storm in her segment. So, there you go, man. Yeah, I don't know what to think about that. Why didn't she know exactly?
I swear.
What was the point of keeping that from her? And you didn't think that would have been good to tell her? I don't know. That whole segment, honestly, that whole segment just came out like shit. It really did. It just came out so goddamn bad. And, yeah, man, it really did. But, I mean, her not knowing about the involvement of Toni Storm, it's genuinely just weird. I mean, again, why didn't she know about that? Just kind of stupid, in my opinion, bro. And yeah, like I said, man, the whole segment really did just turn out like shit. I don't understand the reasoning behind that. So, yeah, man. So, what do you think about this news?
Yeah, bro, I think that's just like why? Why wouldn't you tell her, man? She's probably got in her head that she's about to have this big ass moment on Takeover again, and they just undermined it all of a sudden with Toni Storm. That's kind of fucked up. Kind of fucked up to Ember, man, and probably threw her off so much. Like, that's probably why she was kind of weird when she fucking debuted at Takeover, because she probably was like, yo, what the fuck? Come on, bro. The fuck? That's just... Why would you have two returns literally at the same time in the same division? Makes no goddamn sense, man. No goddamn sense. And it really turned Ember's return, man. Now, it really didn't mean shit on Takeover, man. So let's just hope that isn't a show to come of her run back in NXT, man. But, yeah, bro, I think that's just so fucked up. And it's just like a why. Why wouldn't you tell her? Unless, knowing this new NXT, that was a last-minute decision to put Toni Storm on the screen. So who knows with the NXT now, man. But yeah, bro, that's my thoughts on that.
Yeah, man, 100%. Okay, man, next up, man, we got some news about, we also correlating with NXT, we just talked about this, man. Ridge Holland, this past week on NXT, took a dive from Danny Burch, right? Or was it Oni's dive?
I think it was Oni?
He took a dive from one of the members of 1-2 dive, and you can clearly see his left ankle just twist and bend at the same time. And it was, if you guys have seen the picture, it is just, it's sickening. It's so just, it looks like it fucking hurts, obviously. And so Ridge Holland did end up going through surgery, man. They wheeled him out at the tapings, and I don't know if it was on television. I didn't catch NXT, but they did wheel him out on a stretcher, and he had to get his whole ankle reconstructed, man. So, like I said, man, whatever plans they did have for Ridge Holland, They're gone now because this guy literally got hurt at the worst time, man. So, yeah. Yeah, absolutely sad to see. Obviously, this guy could have ended up being something big in NXT. And now those plans have to wait, man. So it just sucks. It just sucks, man. What did you think about this?
Yeah, bro, injuries suck, man, for everybody, especially, and it always happens to, like, the up-and-coming storylines, to those people, man, it always sucks. Injury plagues the worst of it, man. Not saying that some people, like, you know what I mean, but it just always plagues, like, the most important, not most important, but just big things, man, and that just sucks for Rich Holland, man. I don't know why he's in a thing with UE, but hey, man, it was something for him to do, man. And that's just, they clearly had plans for him, so that sucks, man, that sucks. At least Triple H is not like Vince. When Rich Holland comes back, he's not gonna be nothing. So, at least there's that with Triple H, man. But it just sucks, man. You know, injuries are always such a sad thing to happen, man. Especially with someone who's up and coming like Rich Holland, you could say, man. So, yeah, I don't know where this leaves this UE storyline. They probably just have to scrap it, because what are you gonna fucking do now? So I have no idea what they're gonna do on TV, man. But Rich Holland looks to be out for around like 6 months, so that just sucks for him, man. But he'll come back to NXT and he'll probably be in the mid-card division. He'll probably be in the North American title, you know, in the North American title contest. So that could be good for him, man. But injuries always suck, man. It always happens at the worst times to people, man. But at least when he's coming back, he's not going to be a fucking man roster Finn Balor. God. But just sucks, man. And hope he could come back as fast as he can. Hey, man, Ciampa was supposed to be out for like over a year. He was back in what, like 3 months? So, you know, you could always do crazy shit, man. But hope he could get back as fast as he can, man.
Yeah, man, 100%. So, before we move on from NXT talk, what did you think about the Capitol Wrestling Center, the CWC?
I like it. I think it's the better way to do the Thunderdome because it mixes the NXT style of darkness. Well, not darkness. They're not dark. Retribution. Just like more better wrestling lighting. Not fucking lasers in my goddamn face. Like I'm fucking trying to flag down a plane. So yeah, bro. I think it's a more appealing than Thunderdome. But I mean, I don't even watch NXT on the weekly anyway. But even if I did, I would have to hear fucking Capitol Wrestling Center every fucking match and every segment. So that's a negative part, man. But overall, I don't think it's bad, man. Nothing can ever replicate, you know, those classic Full Sail in-person crowds, man. But we'll probably never get those again. So this is probably the best we could get for the time being, man. And it's a sadness to see, man. But overall, I don't think it's bad. I'd say it's a better version of the Thunderdome, but I mean, there's still, still don't see the point in those goddamn screens. So, and when Thunderdome ends, I guess, since in the PC they'll probably still have the screens for NXT, so that's gonna be different, I guess, man. But I don't hate it. It's a better version of Thunderdome, but nothing can ever replicate a Full Sail, full crowd, man. But what do you think about the Capitol Wrestling Center?
I don't like how much they say it, but that's just what they do. They shill it like they do in the Thunderdome. They fucking say that shit every fucking 5 times every minute.
Swear.
But I think it is NXT's Thunderdome, if you will. I think it mixes the Thunderdome with the NXT kind of feel. Obviously, they put cages up. They have the big X for their weekly television, which I love the unique set. Not this fucking 2 Trons with the one backdrop one and then the big, like, the big curved screen up top. The big kind of like half curved or whatever it is. So, we've seen that goddamn set since like 2016, bro. They've made minor changes to it, but not really any. Yeah, man, I think it's a lot better than that. Obviously, I love the unique set, but I mean, the point of the virtual screens, it's like, dude, who is dumb enough to sit in the Thunderdome, bro? I mean, come on.
I don't get it.
You're sitting there to watch a WWE show and have them boss you around in your own fucking house. And you don't even want to see somebody like me during the show. They'd catch me fucking sleeping. I'd have my blanket over me, be watching YouTube on my iPad. I'm fucking playing on my phone the whole time. I'm constantly walking away. They'll see me rearranging my shirts, folding laundry, and the fucking on the Thunderdome. Who wants to sit in front of the camera and smile and give a thumbs up and a thumbs down for the heels and a thumbs up for the face? Get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody doing that shit. Have me boss me around in my own house. But yeah, man. So. Yeah, I mean, the rest of it I like. The rest of the set I like, but the screens just suck. It just looks stupid. They're not even like looking towards it. Like some of them, it's a square wall, so some of the people that are like off towards the corner are looking straight, and it looks like they're watching fucking. Looks like they're watching the hard cam, you know. Otherwise, at least the main roster has them set up to the point where they look like they're in a seat. But NXT just, like, I don't know, it just looks bad. Yeah, man. So, yeah. So that is that's my thoughts on the Capitol Wrestling Center. So, moving on here, man, we got, it's an interesting one. Angel Garza and Andrade are officially split up, man. They did not draft them as a team. They drafted them as singles. Obviously, we'll get to where Garza went a little bit later, but yeah, it looks like they are officially done as a tag team. They officially split them up. So Andrade dropped all the dead weight. So good for him. Now you can be a nice little pairing with Charlotte, because that's what everybody wants to see. So yeah, man, my quick thoughts on this. Good, but bad. He's not with Vega, and now he's not with Garza. So now he's all by himself, and it's going to be the time to see if he sinks or swim. And without that mouthpiece, good God,
not a great chance.
Good, yeah, not setting him up for success whatsoever, man. So it's absolutely sad to see talent like Andrade go down the drain, and you know that's exactly where he's fucking going. But we'll just have to let time take its course, but don't expect anything from him. Actually, when Charlotte comes back, they'll probably remember that they're dating, and they'll probably give him a decent spot. But how good is he gonna fucking be when he could barely recite a sentence? You know what I mean? That's the point of Vega being there. WWE, though, defeating their purpose for literally everything. So yeah, man, yeah. Both of them. This is going to be the time to see if they sink or swim, and it's not looking good for these two boys, man. It's not looking good for these guys, so we'll just have to wait and see. Unfortunately, it's not going to be good whatsoever, man. And yeah, what'd you think about this? What'd you think about Andrade and Garza officially splitting?
Yeah. Yeah, bro. When they said that, I would have, if it wasn't for them getting separated, most likely getting separated in this draft, I would have still thought they were forgot that they split them up and put them back together whenever fucking what's his name comes back. So it's just like, bruh, because isn't Garza injured?
Yeah.
Yeah, so whenever his ass comes back, I would have thought they would have put them right back together, forgot that they split them up, but looks like they
Andrade
are.
has empathy.
Oh,
He's
God.
back with him.
He needs some again. So yeah, bro, they're splitting them up for good, and Andrade's the one that's gonna have to pay the price, man, because they stripped a Vega from him and fucking Garza. Well, I mean, him and Garza should have never been a tag team, but him and Vega being split? Why? So Vega can have a one-off match at what? Clash of Champions? Come on, man. And Andrade's probably gonna be nothing. Probably gonna be pretty shitty too, cause man can't speak English. Man, he's charismatic as hell. He's great in the ring, but they don't care enough about him for him to be something great without a mouthpiece. Man, Nakamura didn't need a mouthpiece in NXT, but because he was in NXT. But Andrade, even in NXT, he needed a mouthpiece. So it's like, man's. It's not looking good for him, man. And knowing them, they're gonna put him with fucking Charlotte. And we're gonna have to hear, my boyfriend will beat you for that insert mid-card title. Like, come on, man. They mistreated Andrade entirely on the main roster, man. Like, Andrade is a main event guy. If you don't believe that, go watch any of his matches, especially Johnny Gargano versus Andrade Cien Almas. Yeah, man, Andrade will probably evolve into nothing. Probably just be on the roster, man, which that just sucks, man. I hope one day he could get a mouthpiece, even if it's not Vega, and it better not be fucking Charlotte. So I just hope he could get something, but it's not looking good for a man, and the dead weight, quote unquote, was the only thing keeping him afloat with Vega, man. So it looks like he's sink or swim, and it's not looking too good, man. So that just sucks, man. And it's all Vince's fault. So that sucks, man. It really does, man. But that's my thoughts on the situation.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Let's see. Moving on here, man. Yeah, Andrade, and Garza. They've done a fucking shit job with him on the main roster already. Now he's by himself, so let's see how the Lothario does by himself on, I think he got drafted to Raw, which is even fucking better. Even fucking better for Angel Garza. Speaking of Vince, we got some news, man, before we move on to this AEW news and this draft news, bro. Vince McMahon, Chris Jericho told a story from a couple of years ago, and it was about Vince McMahon telling him, no one gives a fuck. Yes, he said that. Just like that. No one gives a fuck about the Intercontinental Championship. I'm sorry, what? Yes. No one gives a fuck about the Intercontinental Championship. You realize you're telling one of the greatest Intercontinental Champions of all time that, right? You do realize that, correct? Also, motherfucker, okay, if no one gives a fuck about it, then why, may I ask, why was that your hottest feud during SmackDown in 2016? By saying that, you are also saying you don't give a fuck about some of the greatest people that held it, right? You're saying you don't give a fuck about The Miz or Chris Jericho or... Wonder why he's saying that. One of the other greatest Intercontinental Champions of all time. I don't fucking know. Cody Rhodes? Perhaps? Motherfucker? Gold Dust? Yeah, Dustin Rhodes. Bro. And this is exactly why your championships mean absolutely nothing. In WWE, there's no point of even having any championships because of that reason alone. They feel like fucking shit because why would you create the Intercontinental Championship then? If your mindset is that nobody gives a fuck about it. Yeah, nobody gives a fuck about it now because of your doing. This guy seriously does not give a shit about his company at all. He doesn't give a shit about it. And again, that defeats the purpose of making an Intercontinental Champion. If no one gives a fuck about it, why would you make the fucking title? If that's gonna be your mindset, don't have any fucking championships, you little fucking baby. Whose fucking mindset on titles is that? I mean, is this guy mental? I mean, yeah, but that mental? What the fuck is the problem? Who are you to say that no one gives a fuck about the Intercontinental Championship? So why are half of the older generation's memories the IC title? Is this guy fucking stupid? Yes, It's a rhetorical question. He is. This is why your championships do not get over. Because of that mindset. Why have any fucking titles? If that's your mindset, you dumbass. Defeats the purpose of having titles. You're supposed to care about the fucking title. That's one of your longest lineage fucking championships with some of the most iconic winners and reigns and matches and whatnot, bro. And that's how you feel about the Intercontinental Championship, you dumb fuck. What is this guy's problem, man? I mean, seriously. Somebody needs to fucking... Oh, God. Seriously, man. Somebody needs to take this fucking company out of this guy. Just fucking relieve him of his misery. For fucking Christ's sake. Yeah, man. That dumbass mindset, bro. What do you think about... Nobody gives a fuck about the IC title. I give a fuck about the IC title, you dickhead.
Same, bro. Of course I give a fuck about the IC title, man. Vince, bro. If you don't care about your own titles, why are you running the show? If you don't care about the IC title, literally what is all realistically, no matter what anyone says, the true stepping stone to the World Championship. Nobody gives a fuck. No, you don't give a fuck because all Vince cares about is, well, probably at the time not Roman. Wait, was that at the time? No, right?
What?
Not nearly. When did Vince tell Chris Jericho that?
That might have been back. I think it was back when he was. I can pull up the story. I think it was back. I think it was like 2009. I could botch that though. So let me.
I'm guessing around that time.
Here, while you talk, I'll pull it up.
I got you. So Vince doesn't care about the IC title. Then,
oh my God!
Clearly,
Triple H likes tweet joking about Lars Sullivan's uncovered film past. What the fuck?
His ass.
He's making fun of his ass, bro.
You just imagine on his phone, you're laughing, liking it.
You know what? I want to know what the tweet is. I gotta look. We gotta put this story on hold, man.
We gotta know what this dude tweeted.
He liked. Somebody posted a picture of him standing next to that guy, you know, that awkward picture, and he liked the tweet, and the caption says, "My favorite Lars Sullivan match is," and it's the picture, and Triple H liked it.
Oh my God, bro! What the fuck? Triple H is a beast, bro.
What the fuck? He's just liking the. He's just in the car, just, oh shit, look at this, guys. Just liking this shit. I gotta like that. It's fucking wonderful.
It's fucking amazing.
Well, he's probably art for Lars Sullivan's fucking head because of the shit he said about Steph.
Oh yeah, true. Oh God.
He probably
true.
He probably doesn't ever want to work with him again. Yeah.
So they're talking goddamn. But yeah, bro, back to Vince. But God, man, it just goes to show that even in probably in like that '09 type era, even then Vince was clearly fucking losing his mind, losing his love for wrestling, and just being not what chairman and CEO should be. When was that?
2000 WrestleMania 29, 2013. You want me to read the story Jericho said?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So, he said to Vince, "What about Wade Barrett? I'm a 9-time Intercontinental Champion. I could go for." He's talking about like, you know how he didn't want to face Fandango, so he's saying like, "What about Barrett?" You know, because they put Barrett and Miz on the pre-show of that WrestleMania. Okay, what about Barrett? I'm a 9-time Intercontinental Champion. I could go for my 10th victory, the record-breaking 10th Intercontinental Championship. Jericho asked Vince. Vince goes, "Oh, nobody cares about the fucking Intercontinental Champion." And I said, "Well, they don't care about Fandango either." And he goes, "That's your job to make them care." I said, "So I can't change your mind?" He goes, "No." So I hung up on him. I hung up on my billionaire boss because I wasn't happy with what he wanted me to do. Prima donna Jericho in his.
God, man.
Nobody cares about Fandango either. I'm dead.
Sort of, man. Fucking. But Vince says no one cares about the IC title. Okay? Then make them care. That is your job. You are the one.
Yeah.
That every decision goes to you. So if people don't care about the IC title, the world title, whatever fucking thing, goddamn the US title, it's your fault. It is your fault, Vince, because not only are you the final say, but most of the time, you create whatever, you just rewrite whatever the writers write. So, when people don't care about the IC title, first of all, they do. But even if they didn't, it's your fault. And you should care, Vince. Fucking God, man. And Jericho's a beast, man.
Goes to show what he thinks about Wade.
Exactly. He said he said, "Who cares about the IC champion, bro? Everybody loves Wade, bro. God."
Unbelievable.
And that mentality just goes to show on why it's like a foreshadowing. Now looking back at it to what happened to the Nexus, man.
Yep.
Because goddamn. Wait, no, that was after the Nexus. Yeah, still goes to show, man. Goes to fucking show, man. But Vince said that bullshit, and it's so hypocritical of Vince McMahon, and it just goes to show why he should not be in charge of a wrestling promotion, man. But let alone this fucking one, man.
And
so
you know,
it's just
you got a lot of balls saying that, considering 1 year ago you put Cody Rhodes versus Big Show for the IC title. Okay, now let me get something straight. You want to say nobody cares about the IC championship when a year prior, one of the greatest reigns in IC championship history, the Cody Rhodes reign, that championship was on him, and he made that so special just to a year later. You want to say nobody cares about the fucking Intercontinental Championship, and it's Jericho's job to get Fandango over. Excuse me, I didn't know Jericho was the COO of the company. What? And you know, Jericho versus Wade? Bro, Jericho was Wade's pro in NXT. But you want Jericho to put over Fandango. Jericho, the pro, Wade, who was the rookie, for the IC title? That's solid. That's solid. That's a solid fucking feud for Mania. Yeah, that's ridiculous, man. That's... Nobody cares about the fucking IC title. Yeah, only when you want to put it on Roman and people are supposed to fucking care about it, you fucking asshole.
But when you put it on Roman and no one cares about it, they're fickle. The fuck out of here.
Yeah, seriously. Well, I thought you guys liked the IC title. Now we're putting it on Roman. Yeah, now you just fucking killed it. Don't you fucking get it?
God.
Fuck.
Fucking idiot, man.
Moving on here to some AEW news, man. AEW. AEW is in a little bit of controversy right now, but we'll get on to that next. That will be our second to last story. Now I want to talk about something that Christopher Daniels said on an interview, man. Christopher Daniels said on an interview, bro, the reason that the AEW women's division is not flourishing is because they don't have enough TV time. God, is that a fucking goon thing to say? Okay, Thunder Rose is great. One woman does not make the whole division. I'm telling you that right now. And I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, bro. Half of that fucking women's division, I can't get attached with. Everybody knows how much I fucking hate Big Swole. Sorry, just don't like her. She's fine in the ring. She's not Nia Jax, but cringe out the ass, bro. Everybody knows how much I don't like Big Swole, right? Britt Baker, okay. I like Britt. She's okay. I think she took a dramatic drop from that horrible fucking cinematic match, whatever the fuck that was, that All Out. She took a horrendous drop. Chris Statlander, great, love Chris. She's on the shelf. Won't see her till next year. Okay. Ivelisse, I like Ivelisse. Diamante, couldn't really care. Sheeta, couldn't really care if I'm being honest with you. In the ring, fantastic, bro, but you need fucking character. Just go ask Chris Jericho for anybody that wants to shill. Just go ask Chris Jericho, because he's the main guy that'll fucking tell you characters matter the most, bro. Characters matter the most. Thunder Rosa has been the only one to come in there with a bit of Ivelisse too, and I guess Diamante. They've kind of had this swagger about them. Thunder Rosa's the only one to go in there and say, like, I'm the baddest bitch here, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And that's her promo ability. Goes a long way, man. It really does, especially in a division that sucks ass. And who else? Who else is it? Oh, Sheeta. That's where I left off. Sheeta, couldn't really care for Sheeta, if I'm being 100% honest with you, bro. She's just bland. Just your typical good wrestler. I don't know what the fuck, or who the fuck Nyla Rose is trying to be with Vicky Guerrero. I don't know what the fuck that shit is. That shit is trash. That shit is straight trash. Big Swole is fucking big garbage. Who else in the fucking division? Nobody knows where Awesome Kong went. Kylie fucking Ray should have never left. And if she left for actual reasons, we may never know. But if it was because of the spotlight, she should have never left, bro. She should have never left. Jesus Christ, I don't know why she left. I really do not know. She's gonna be awesome when she returns eventually, if she does. And if she doesn't, I would go as far to say that those stories about Brandy Rhodes could possibly be true, about them bullying her. They could have been bullying her for her weight, because you know how she came out recently and said that she went through like eating disorders because she like thought that she was really fat, and she's not. She looks fine. Our Oak Forest native, Kylie Ray, bro, from right down the fucking street. Right down the street, man. Kylie Ray. Yeah, man. Yeah, but man, and then also the lack of leadership and responsibility being taken with this. Brandy Rhodes just seemingly dumped this division on Kenny Omega. And we always mention this, but if this division had Kylie, Jordan Grace, fucking Asuka, Rhea Ripley, God knows fucking who, Kairi Sane, she would be the fucking front runner, waving her hand and smiling saying how it's amazing to see her vision come all together, but now that it's failing and it's a piece of fucking trash, not even to mention her, a part of her act, the Nightmare Sisters. Jesus, give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break, bro. Brandy Rhodes is trash. Trash, bro. Garbage. Hunk of fucking garbage, bro. As a character on television. Trash. Character on television sucks. Ass. Okay, anyway. One woman does not make the whole division. And let me tell you something, Mr. Daniels. If they need more TV time, how the fuck did NXT have a groundbreaking women's division with 1 hour of television? Horrible excuse, buddy. Horrible fucking excuse. You have 2 hours of television. NXT did it with one. What? Doesn't make any sense.
20 minutes a week. They fucking did it. Come on.
They had a kick-ass women's division, dude. Kick-ass, bro. With 1 hour. 1 hour of television, man. Horrible fucking excuse. This women's division sucks. There is no leadership and responsibility in it. Thunder Rosa is fantastic, but unfortunately, man, one woman does not make the division. Unfortunately. And I don't even know. That was the stupidest thing you could possibly say, bro. It genuinely was. That's your excuse. That's your excuse for this failing women's division. And also, AEW, the people over there, they have to learn how to take criticism better. It's not a personal thing, bro. We're not coming for you. We're just... I mean, granted, some people are. Some people are fucking ignorant, but that's Twitter. You know what I mean? That's just fucking the nature of Twitter. But, I mean, bro, all we want to see is a good women's division. That's all. We don't want to see the Nightmare Sisters and fucking... Bro, literally everything Brandy Rhodes has touched into her AEW run has been trash. The NyQuil Collective was fucking awful. They made that fucking chick... What's her goddamn name? I don't know her name. They made her shave her head for a fucking faction that was ultimately going to be barbers and take people's hair and fail. So there goes her full fucking head of hair for fucking the NyQuil Collective. Jesus Christ. And the Nightmare Sisters. I like Allie away from the Butcher and the Blade. But clearly they don't think of them as shit without her, so... I mean, if that's what you have to do to make those guys feel legit again, I don't know, but personally, I could do without Allie. And I didn't really like her in the group, but she just seemed like the odd one out. But, I mean, it does make some sense, though, considering that the Blade is married to her. So I don't really know why she's hooking up with QT, but who fucking knows? Gotta get the Nightmare family over, right? Yeah, dumbass excuse by CD, bro. No, that excuse is irrelevant. Genuinely is fucking irrelevant, man. What'd you think about Christopher Daniels saying this?
Yeah, bro, that was just dumb as shit to say, man. It is not the amount of time they give them. Because the amount of time they give them, if they had a great division, it would be perfect. But they don't. They have no women besides Thunder Rosa, Evilise, and, what's her name?
Chris Statlander.
Chris Statlander. Who's the chick that with Evilise?
Oh, Diamante?
Yeah, her. And Chris Statlander, man. But how long are these women... Yeah, these women are great, but if they are the only women that we see, they're gonna get old so fast, and then Brandy's gonna call the fans fickle, and Brandy, bro. Fucking Brandy. Her ass needs to take a step back from everything, from on-screen to fucking backstage. She's not good, man. She's just not. She clearly doesn't know how to book a women's division. She clearly doesn't know who to get in a women's division. Fucking, she sucks when she was in the women's division. Get her off ITV, get her off writing TV. Don't, just, no, man, we get it. You're Cody's wife. Just, no. Come on, man, but Christopher Daniels saying fucking that they don't give enough time. Come, bro. NXT, bro. NXT had most obviously the best women's division, probably around like that 2017 to 2019. Right now there's not much, but it's still fucking great itself, man. Especially on paper. But greatest women's division ever, no doubt about it. And it's not because they had so much time. They probably had 20 minutes an episode of NXT, maybe more if it was crazy. And that shit was fucking amazing. Wanna know why? It's not the amount of time they had, it's what they did with the time they had. It's who they had with that time they had. They made stars, man. They made Asuka, Shayna,
Ember,
pre-Charlotte Rhea Ripley, Ember Moon, fucking so many women, man. Candice, Io, fucking so many women, man. Bayley and Sasha, fucking, come on, man. NXT was so great with its women's division because it made stars. It gave them life. It gave them character. It gave them stories. That's what AEW's women's division is missing, man. It's not missing time. You have the perfect amount of time. You just need to know what to do with that time. You gotta get more women. You gotta make them feel important. What are you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say, it's almost like you read my mind. I was just gonna say, would you like a third hour of Dynamite, Mr. Daniels, so your show can die? Yeah. Is that what you want?
Exactly. You fucking idiot. Like, to be honest, I'm not even a fan of 2-hour wrestling shows. I think an hour to an hour and 30 minutes is the perfect wrestling show time, man. 2 hours isn't bad at all, not in the slightest. But
yeah, if it's good, it's
good. It's
great.
Solid. Exactly, man. But just that 1 hour and 30 minutes, bro, I think it would be perfect, man.
Then again, though, their rosters don't revolve. Yeah, exactly. Like NXT, you get a couple people here at a time. This guy leaves, AEW's an actual promotion, so 2 hours for their roster size is not a bad size at all. But yeah, man. I mean, when you talk about the most dumbass of comments, bro, you're talking about what Christopher Daniels said here. Just genuinely did not make any kind of sense. To go and throw excuses out because of other problems there are in this women's division, and all these women feel bland. They're not signing anybody. Nothing's happening here. Experiment with Abaddon or something, man. Give us something.
Give her a story.
You know what I mean?
You need more stories, more characters, more women that can talk. That's what you need, man. Definitely not more time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was such a dumbass statement. And even if they do get a second show, how goddamn thin are their roster is gonna be?
Exactly. Especially a fucking woman's roster. God.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, the other roster should be fine, but that woman's roster. Ooh.
Man.
Jesus.
Not gonna work. They can barely fit the time they have now with the single roster, so splitting that up? God, no.
Yeah, man. A women's division is a constant problem in AEW, man, and it has been for a very long time.
Oh yeah, man.
Now, man, it's time to get on this story about Mr. Cody, man. Mr. Cody Rhodes, bro. this past Wednesday on Dynamite, bro, we got Cody Rhodes challenging Mr. Brody Lee for the TNT Championship, man, and in a dog collar match. And may I say, the dog collar match was absolutely phenomenal. Kick-ass match. Can't take that away from them as far as that's concerned. However, hold on. I'm gonna get this tournament started up because I just want to go right through. So let's get this tournament started up, man, and then we're gonna do it for the Black Intercontinental Championship, the black strap. We're gonna do this at NXT Takeover Blackpool.
Hey.
Oh, fuck. Damn it, I accidentally hit O. Okay.
God.
What's a good place for the IC title? Raw is War. We'll do Raw is War. It's good. Oh, God, no, Big Show's not in this tournament. Here, man, since somebody gives a fuck about the IC Championship, we'll do a tournament for one. Let's see. God, these preset like tournaments they give are horrendous. The fuck is this shit?
Yeah, man.
Leviathan is back. That's so funny, dude.
He's a fucking beast, bro. God.
My favorite Lars Sullivan match is he just likes the shit.
Just laughing, liking it. God.
That's fucking fantastic.
You know he hates Lars now.
Okay, without further ado. Okay, so AEW dog collar match, fantastic match. You can't take that away from these guys, right? What I can sit here and fucking take away from these guys is the goddamn ending. Goddamn ending, bro. Cody Rhodes, I don't care how many people want to say this makes Brody look like a beast, this makes Cody look cool, da-da-da-da, whatever. Bro, Cody Rhodes wins back the TNT Championship. For what fucking reason, may I ask? Is he going to drop it to Orange next week? No. Probably not. I mean, I feel like there's a small chance maybe, but probably not. And bro, where do I even fucking begin? Okay. This is what I'm feeling in my gut, bro. Are they trying to get people to dislike Cody? Are they? I mean, come on. That is so dislikable, bro. How are they going to have this guy... leave AEW, lose the TNT Championship in 3 minutes, makes Brody look like a monster, bro, right? Brody will then go on to not even defend the TNT Championship at All Out. He will be Dark Order versus Sky, Cardona, and Marshall and Rhodes, right? Dustin. And they lose that for what reason? That was Cardona's last match in the company. So why the hell did the Dark Order lose? Because it's the same situation with Punk and Lesnar. I mean, I'm not comparing Lesnar to Matt Cardona, but what I'm getting at is, who the fuck is at work the next day? It's not Cardona. It's the Dark Order. Those guys have to sit there and try to fucking piece together some shit because they just had to lose the QT Marshall, Dustin Rhodes, and Matt Cardona and Scorpio Sky. They just had to lose to them. What kind of bullshit is that? So let me get this straight. So Cody Rhodes leaves AEW for 5 weeks, right? A month and a couple weeks, right? A month. Okay. Brody Lee lasted 55 days with the TNT Championship. Cody Rhodes, bro, comes back. Soon as he comes back, next week he accepts the challenge. This next week, which was this past week on Dynamite, he already wins the fucking title back? If that isn't the most dislikable thing to do for Cody, I don't know what is. And I can honestly sit here and say, I am truly disappointed with Cody Rhodes, bro. I thought this talent was... I thought this revolution was supposed to be to build people. Why are you the first two-time AEW or two-time TNT champ already? Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Comparing to... Look at what every other EVP is doing. Mm-hmm. Kenny Omega is making Hangman out to be so much less of himself that it's getting him over. It's making the people like Hangman more. Hangman's just a tag team guy. He's underestimating Hangman so much, and Hangman's the type of babyface to the point where he will eventually overcome that and be over as fuck. Look at the goddamn tag team division. Look at the Bucks. How overly jealous they are of FTR, and it's making FTR look so goddamn good, and it's making them look so manipulative on top of it. You go over to Cody's situation. What exactly is he TNT champ for? Because when I look at Cody Rhodes, I see a main eventer. I don't see a goddamn guy in the mid-card. And why do you feel you have to interject yourself into the mid-card? Do you feel like your mid-card's not good enough? Because I fucking beg to differ. I beg to differ with that bullshit. You do not need to be in the goddamn mid-card, bro. Cody is a hands-on main eventer, and it's the same situation with Finn in NXT. I hated Finn defeating Damian Priest because the mid-card is not his role. Finn is so above these people. And it's not a knock on Priest, but it's just the testament to how good Finn is. He doesn't need to be beating them. It's not going to make him look any better, and it's going to make them look worse. Now, Brody's not ready for the AEW title just yet because of how bad WWE made him look, and that's what that's what the TNT title reign is supposed to be for. It's supposed to be to get him to that next level. Does anybody see Brody at that next level now without that championship? As opposed to, sure, he looks like a beast, but as opposed to him winning that match, he would have looked way better to the point where when he does eventually lose it to the right person, which should have most likely been a guy like Orange, it's absolutely the right situation. But to put it back on Cody does not make any fucking sense. And not to mention, every match that Cody's in, Jesse brought this up on JD's podcast, bro. Every match that Cody's in, and we were talking about this the other day, we just never put it into these words, is so goddamn overbooked. There's blood within 14 seconds of the beginning of this match. He couldn't even lose to Jericho because they threw in the towel. He couldn't even take the loss. They threw in the towel. This guy, bro, they done built Lance Archer up, and he beat Lance. And you know what, man? Okay, I'll give you that. Cody was the right call in that situation. Because you don't know how the reign's going to turn out. So let's give him a shot. And we don't see Lance as that TNT title kind of guy. Which, also another thing. Cody does not at all fit in that fucking role of wrestling every week. Cody needs to understand the importance of roles, bro. Cody is a promo storyline guy. He's not one of those in-ring, workhorse, wrestle till I drop kind of guys. What the fuck? No. That's like giving MJF. No knock on MJF, but MJF's a promo guy. And he understands that. And he understands the importance of drama in a match. Not overbooking it, but just a little too much. Look at All Out. How he lost that match was so good. It was so good. Blood was in his eyes. He couldn't see the ring. Mox noticed what was happening. And MJF just all backfired. You know what I mean? And it's simple. It's simple booking. But with all this blood and all this blood and him just beating up Silver and Brandy coming out and Anna Jay and Arn and Alex Reynolds. What the fuck? You realize Reynolds and Silver are some of your most over acts? And you're just having Arn Anderson, who couldn't even get up from doing a fucking spine buster, just dish one out to Alex Reynolds for the fuck of it. Get the fuck out of here. WWE would be getting called out for it, and I'm going to do the exact same fucking thing to AEW, because Cody, bro, every fucking match this guy is in is so overbooked. It's so overbooked, and this guy does not at all fit in the role of being the TNT champion, defending it every week because you're, and then to beat Brody and try to spew like you're the company guy for the people, right? For the people. Are you fucking kidding me? God. Are you kidding me? For the people? You realize when Drew McIntyre was burying Garza, Theory, and Andrade in the very beginning of his reign, everybody was like, what the fuck? This is making Drew look like shit. Why is he burying them? When you continue to fucking do that to people, bro, it makes you look like shit. You don't look strong at all. You look like you're just fucking out there just winning. What was the fucking point of Cody Rhodes winning that TNT championship? Who needed that more, may I ask? Is it Brody or is it Cody? Come on, man.
Exactly.
Who the fuck needed that goddamn win more? Because I'll sit here right now and tell you, it was not Cody. Because him coming out, acting like a collegiate wrestler, getting on one knee while they introduce him, not to mention how much they kiss his fucking ass in the ring introductions. The Prince of Pro Wrestling, the American Nightmare, the TNT Champion. What other nicknames are you gonna slap on this fucking guy? He's the only one that comes out with a cool prelude to his entrance and cool lighting and the spotlights. Everybody else comes out in natural lighting. Lance Archer looks like a fucking doofus. Fucking Brody could have a way cooler entrance with lightning, with dark, dimmed lighting and everything. Abaddon comes out to regular lighting. Why the fuck isn't she getting dimmed lights and cool production for an entrance, may I fucking ask? I mean, seriously. Did he need that? Did he need that? They are serious. And listen, man, I like Cody. I really fucking do. But to me, it's the same situation with Finn. He is that main event guy, bro. He is not a mid-carder. He's not a fucking mid-carder. And by the way, Cody, it's okay to have a fucking mid-card, man. It's okay. Not everybody can be a main eventer. But anyway, bro, Cody, he is a main event guy. He's a main event guy. He doesn't need to be having Brody lose for the fuck of it. That's not his role. It's not his role, bro. And I like Cody, I really do, man, but they are honestly making him so dislikable. I'm feeling that right now. I'm really fucking feeling that right now. They're making this guy feel so goddamn dislikable, bro. And it's absolutely ridiculous. And after you done do that to Brody, you want to sit there and spew on the mic that you are for the fans. Dude. Majority of the people wanted Brody to win. And now where the fuck does he go from here? Another loss? Mm-hmm. Another loss for what? To make his group look even fucking worse? As if they haven't already been through enough? I think that's all I gotta say about Cody, man. I think I just poured my heart out to you people, bro. What do you got, man?
Bro, Cody won that goddamn match. The match was great, but Cody Rhodes won. Dude, he basically just gave Brody that title just so he could go film the show and got it right back. A week later, after he comes back, he wins it back. After that promo that Brody gave last week, Cody wins it back. Like, Cody needs to set his goddamn ego aside and realize what his role is and that a mid-card exists, bro. Somehow he doesn't believe in a mid-card. Dude, shut the fuck up. Mid-card exists whether you like it or not, and it's nothing negative. A mid-card is not a negative thing. To be a mid-carder isn't a negative thing. Some of the best shit I've seen come from the mid-card. Come on, bro. Like, it's not a negative thing to have a goddamn mid-card, and you don't belong in the mid-card, because Cody, in his mind, thinks he's making it look good because he's a more top guy, and he's in there making it look good. No, dude, that's not a thing. Putting top guys in the mid-card doesn't make it look good. It just makes everything look like shit. It makes you look like shit. It makes the rest of the division looks like shit. Like, dude, learn your goddamn role. You are not a wrestle every week kind of guy. First of all, like, I like Cody. I love Cody, man. But his matches, goddamn, his matches, so overbooked, man. There doesn't need to be blood in every goddamn match. There doesn't need to be this weird story in every goddamn match. Like, dude, just calm it down. Put on a good match. Use blood when you need it. That's it, bro. And seeing that every week is just fucking nauseating. And it's all in Cody's mind because he thinks he's doing some great shit every goddamn week. And dude, half of these matches nobody gives a fuck about. It's just a fact, man. No one gives a fuck about these weekly TNT title matches. It doesn't make the other people look good. It doesn't make you look good. It's just a negative thing, bro. There is a mid-card division. Embrace it, bro. If they just embraced it, that TNT title would mean so much more than it does, because, to be honest, the TNT title doesn't mean much right now. But if it wasn't, and that's Cody's fault. That is Cody's fault, because they have an unfucking believable mid-card division, bro. Eddie Kingston, Orange Cassidy, Brody, there's Pac, which, I mean, Pac's more of a world title guy, but the fuck, he's a great one. Like, dude, you have a roster filled with great mid-carders, man, and you stay at the top of it. Why? You're not making it look better, Cody. You and your wife are just doing bad shit, man. Their egos are just in their face. And it's not even, when I talk about Cody's ego, it's just, he's just so delusional in his mind about what works and what doesn't, man. He has this idea that the mid-card doesn't exist, that everyone can be a main eventer, that the TNT title is just a workhorse title and you need a workhorse title. First of all, I don't like the idea of a TV title. I think that it's just doesn't fit. It's whack. It's not AEW is not an indie promotion, dude. There is no need for a fucking TV title.
You know,
have an actual mid card. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, don't make a workhorse title. Have workhorse people. That way, when they have the title, when there is somebody that has the wrestling ability of a Johnny Gargano, then think about defending the fucking thing every week. Don't make it an obligation, because it'll expose people. Sorry, what were you saying?
Exactly, bro. Like, a workhorse title shouldn't be a thing. It's the workhorse that makes the workhorse title. Like, you can't make that a thing you have to do. Then it turns into fucking Hell in a Cell. Just, well, gotta do this fucking next week. Like, dude, it delegitimizes the person and the title when that's not their role. Cody needs to realize there are roles in wrestling, and this is not it. This is not his role, and he should go be doing stories, bro. And first of all, to the Dark Order, man. Like, fuck the Dark Order, because they lost to the goddamn Nightmare family. Like, I like Matt Cardona. He didn't need to win, bro. He was on his way out. Why would you win on your way out? That makes no damn sense. And QT Marshall, no one gives a fuck about QT Marshall. Allie, nobody gives a fuck about Allie. Brandy, Nobody gives a fuck about Brandy. The only other person people care about besides Cody is fucking Dustin. And that's just because he's basically a legend at this point. Like, dude, no one cares about the goddamn Nightmare Family. Why did they win? What did that win do for QT fucking Marshall? He's still on Dark every fucking week. What did that do for him? Brandy, who the fucking cares? Like, dude, should have had the Dark Order win that match, especially if you were gonna have Brody lose. And if you were gonna have Brody lose, why would you do it on a fucking episode of Dynamite? At least have that happen at Full Gear. Give Brody a little more time with that goddamn title. Have the Dark Order win some, because I fucking love the Dark Order. But on TV, they're not legit because all they do is fucking lose. You have Reynolds looking like a fucking idiot against Arn Anderson, someone who barely got up after a goddamn spine buster. Bullshit, man. Straight fucking bullshit. Cody needs to set his delusional ego aside and realize mid-card exists, roles exist, and this is not his goddamn role, bro. Same with Brandy, man. Same with fucking Brandy, man. And that's my thoughts on that shit, man. Cody just needs to get his head screwed back on, man. And God.
Yeah, 100%, man, 100%. And, yeah, guys, so that's the Cody rant on the news podcast. You barely get it, man, on the news. You usually get this kind of stuff on Unscripted, so go check those episodes out, man. But yeah, man, always some good rants coming from the both of us, bro, but something needs to fucking change there, bro. Somebody, you're exactly right. I think his mindset with a lot of his mindset is exactly that. It's delusional. It doesn't, like, bro, your TNT, and you know what, man? Some of them are good, but most of those fucking TNT title matches sucked. Most of them were, here we are with this again every week.
Yep.
I don't know.
God.
A lot of people are saying Pac could come back and take it from him. I'd fucking be down for that, but what was the fucking point of taking Pac versus Brody? Come on, bro.
Bro. Come on.
You know what I mean? Or you could revisit, you could have had Orange take it from Brody, and you could have had Pac and Orange again.
Exactly.
I don't know. Or I don't think AEW's had a like a triple threat title match yet, right? You could do Pac versus Orange versus Brody if you don't want to mix the two heels. And bro, if we get the Nightmare Family versus the Dark Order and Blood and Guts, nobody wants to fucking see that. I'm telling you that right now. And if the fucking Nightmare Family wins, you're gonna hear about it again, because
Nightmare Family, garbage ass faction.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Without further any further ado, man, I guess it's time to get on to what happened with the WWE draft. So how we're gonna do this, man? I'm gonna read off the name. I'm gonna read off the number pick. I'm gonna read off the name, and I will give you my thoughts. Obviously, some of these are pretty good for the most part. Some of these are interesting, but yeah. So tonight we got round 1 of the WWE draft, and pick number 1 goes to Monday Night Raw, and they select the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre. Predictable pick and good. Personally, I would have taken Roman Reigns on Monday Night Raw, but hey, we didn't expect them to do that anyway. So Drew McIntyre, good pick, solid, obviously predictable pick. What do you got, man?
Yeah, bro, it was a predictable and obvious pick, man. But of course, I wish that the world titles would have switched, man. But we all knew that wasn't gonna happen, man. So that's how it is. Obvious pick, man. Obvious pick, and just, you know, it just was an obvious pick, man. But yeah, bro, not bad in the slightest.
Right. Round 1, pick 2 goes to SmackDown, and they select the Universal Champion, the Tribal Chief himself. They select the big dog, Roman Reigns, bro. My thoughts, obviously, same situation as McIntyre. Good pick, predictable. It's going to happen, whether we liked it or not. We could fantasize about who we want to go where all we want. Obviously, good pick, man. What do you think?
Yeah, bro, obviously good pick, man. Basically the same thoughts with the first pick, Drew McIntyre, just obvious world champion pick, man.
100%. Round 1, pick number 3 also goes to Raw, and they select the Raw Women's Champion, Asuka, bro. Same situation as the last two. Good pick, predictable. Asuka ain't going nowhere. What he got?
Yeah, man. Like I said, you can't even really switch the women's titles. That would make no goddamn sense. So obvious pick for Asuka to stay on the brand that she is the champion of, man. Obvious, predictable, but I mean, it's fucking Asuka, man. So great.
100%, man. Next up, we have round 1, pick number 4. SmackDown selects the Friday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins, bro. Excellent pick. Excellent fucking pick by SmackDown. Seth has been on Raw his whole career. Wonderful change of pace, and he looks good behind the blue, bro. Wonderful change of pace for Seth, and I think, well, he could have done wonders. It could have been a fresh new start for the Friday Night Messiah. But, yeah, man, good pick, though. Good change of pace for Seth, and whenever he does come back, great change of pace for him, man. What do you think?
Yeah, bro, that was a great-ass pick. It actually was spoiled for me. So, that's just great, man, but great pick, bro. Great fucking pick. Sadly, some other negative things came with that pick, man. But, because we thought something was gonna happen, but no, of course. But yeah, bro, Seth to SmackDown, great, bro. Sadly, I don't think we'll be able to get it in time, Roman and Seth, before Seth leaves. That sucks, man, but overall, Seth on SmackDown is a solid win, bro.
For sure, man. And to cap off round number 1, we have the 5th pick of number 1, man. We have the Hurt Business staying on Monday Night Raw, man. Personally, I would have liked to see them be moved away from Retribution, but we are about to witness the death of the Hurt Business, man. So, Retribution, they are most likely going to sacrifice them. And I want to get onto this now before I forget. I would have liked to see a little bit of NXT inclusion in this draft. I think it would have really shooken things up. And, maybe just Rhea, or even send somebody back down to NXT. Send Apollo down to NXT, or send fucking Ricochet back to NXT. Or, yeah, Ruby and Liv. I would have liked to see a little bit more involvement, man, but I don't know why they would tease that on our Twitter. Who gets the first pick? Raw, SmackDown, or NXT? It was probably in the talks, but obviously it ended up not happening. Yeah, so I would have liked to see a little bit of involvement with them, but I feel like I'll find myself taking that back because they'll probably fucking draft somebody that does not need to be drafted, which with Ridge Holland getting injured, oh fuck. Don't be surprised if we see the black and gold come to the fucking black and red death. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, but the Hurt Business go to Monday Night Raw, and obviously a little bit kind of more predictable. I just would have liked to personally see them go over to SmackDown just to spare the Retribution burial, but what do I fucking know? What do you think about this, man?
Yeah, bro, I think I would have preferred for them on SmackDown too. I thought that would have just been an overall better brand to be on, bro. But for them, man. But I mean, them on Raw's not bad. It's just the Retribution that's gonna probably sacrifice them. So that sucks, man. Because I feel like in the eyes of Vince, this is a temporary group, man. When with who's in it, it really shouldn't be, man. Because this is the best Bobby Lashley ever's been, man, in WWE, man. And Bobby Lashley's genuinely been great. Never thought I'd say the words, but it's great, U.S. champ, man. And it just sucks that they're not on SmackDown and that they're on the same. brand as Retribution, man. But hey, man, at least they didn't split them up or nothing, man. So overall, I'd say it's a solid pick for Raw, man. Solid, good choice.
100%, man. And on to round 2. We have round 2, pick number 6. We have the phenomenal AJ Styles going over to Monday Night Raw, man. And this is clearly just to get him away from Paul Heyman, because he does not want to be on with Paul Heyman on the same show with Paul. So that is why they did move him to SmackDown to begin with, but then they just brought Heyman right over to SmackDown just to follow him. So AJ, or WWE, has really been stepping on his toes lately, and I'm sure he does not appreciate that at all. But yeah, man, AJ Styles moving over to Monday Night Raw. We could definitely see a lot of interesting things from him, and I'm excited to see what he can do, bro. What do you think?
I swear, bro, it's a solid pick, man. Obvious one. The only thing I just realized is that we're still not going to get an AJ and Seth feud. I wish, bro. Sadly not, man. But he's going to Raw, obviously, because Heyman's on SmackDown, man. But, I mean, good for AJ, man. He gets to get away from all those problems, man.
You remember when Seth and AJ did feud, right? Do you remember that?
No. When did they feud?
Money in the Bank 2019, remember? When Seth was the Universal Champ?
Oh my god, they did.
It was kind of... I think it was like a one-off. They didn't really go much further with it, but...
Damn,
pretty good match, bro. It's a pretty good match from what I can remember.
Well, good for AJ, man. Solid pick and an obvious one, but sometimes obvious is obvious for a reason, and that was the right pick, man. So, solid pick for AJ.
Yeah, man, I'm also a little upset we still never got to see an AJ and Roman feud. The one guy that will look good with the Blue Universal Championship, they don't fucking keep him on the same brand. Next up, man, round 2, pick number 7. We have SmackDown selecting the legit boss, Sasha Banks, bro. Great pick for SmackDown. So glad they didn't move her. And, yeah, man, a good pick overall. I agree with this one. What do you got?
Yeah, bro, great pick, man, great pick. It's Sasha, and they're still obviously continuing the Sasha and Bayley feud up to at least and hopefully past, hopefully to Mania, the Bayley and Sasha feud, man. So that's good, man. Obvious pick. I'd probably think it's an obvious pick, but knowing them, they would do that shit, man. So sigh of relief with that pick, man. And Sasha is on SmackDown. Gonna be great shit, especially with another woman that came to SmackDown, man. So definitely overall a win, man.
100%. And next up, round 2, pick number 8. Monday Night Raw selects Naomi. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Now I want you to hold this near and dear to your heart, because I want you to hear us list off the names after her and see who Raw could have potentially gotten other than her, but I don't know. Good pick, though. Good pick. It's a good change of pace for Asuka. Maybe we can actually fucking make Naomi mean something and have her actually be legit on this show. So, yeah, genuinely, or generally, a good pick for Raw, I'd say. A decent pick. Solid. What do you think, man?
Yeah, man, I don't hate Naomi, man. Not at all, man. It's just like a bruh. Like, she should not be that high, especially the way they treated her, man. But, you know, overall, not bad. Change the pace for Asuka. Finally a good in-ring opponent for Asuka. Yeah. So that's just going to be some good shit, man. But, overall, man, I wouldn't pick her this high. But, I mean, what can we do, man? But, so, yeah, bro, she is on Monday Night Raw, and it's better than fucking Natalya on fucking against Asuka, man. So, hey, man, I ain't playing with that, man. God.
Yeah, man. Next up with the 9th pick, second round, first SmackDown, we have SmackDown picking up the EST of, I missed when she used to say EST of NXT. The EST of WWE. We have Bianca Belair, bro. Solid fucking pick. Solid pick to their women's division. And they could fucking use it. They could really use it, man. Very solid pick. and I'm super excited to see what she does here coming up, bro. So yeah, what'd you think, if
Yeah,
anything?
bro. Great fucking pick, man. Great pick. She probably won't be in the title picture soon. Maybe a Bailey one-off, bro. But that Sasha and Bianca dream match, I can't wait to get my hands on that, bro. And it better be for a goddamn title, man. But great pick, man. Great pick to SmackDown. And they needed the woman. They needed her, man. And it's just they needed each other, really. They needed to get her off Raw, and SmackDown needed someone like her, man. So it's just overall fantastic pick for SmackDown, man. Great.
Yeah, man, for sure. And next up, with the 10th pick of round 2, the last pick of round two, the 10th pick, Raw selects. So they select Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, man. Obviously, they were going to get the titles anyway because they're inter-brand, but I guess they just wanted Nia and Shayna just on their roster. I mean, Shayna's a great addition to any roster, but I guess they really wanted Nia, man. So there you go. Yeah, man. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Raw's just gonna get these two after they lose the titles, but I mean, for the foreseeable future, if there are any teams on SmackDown, which I don't think there is, I think most of the teams are on Raw anyway. SmackDown's going to get, or Raw is going to get Nia and Shayna. So I mean, like I said, Shayna's a great addition to any roster, but Nia, I mean, is what it is. So yeah, man. What did you think about this?
Yeah, bro. It's kind of like a bruh type pick, man. I love Shayna, Nia, not no, but it's like my thought is like if they are holding inter-brand titles, why would they be drafted to a guaranteed brand when they hold those titles? Kind of just a waste of a pick for me, man. But overall, not bad. But it's not bad with Shayna, man. But it's just like a why, just a why, man. You didn't have to do that, but it's kind of just there. But yeah, bro.
Yeah, man, and as for round 3, pick number 11 in the draft, we have Raw selecting Ricochet. Alright, would have liked to see him go over to SmackDown, but I guess this Hurt Business feud is just going to continue because they are creatively done. They're creatively done, bro. Yeah, bro, so Ricochet, I mean, that's a great pick for any brand, but is he really going to do anything? Probably not, but Raw gets Ricochet if anybody cares. Yeah, what do you think about this, man?
Yeah, bro. Ricochet to Raw. Okay, I mean, he was already on Raw. I kind of fucking hate when they like, I know it's like a necessity, but don't do this if you're just gonna keep them on the same brand. Just that's one you just put in a list of names, man. But yeah, bro, Ricochet to Raw. He was already on Raw, so it's just like, bruh. But yeah, bro. Of course it's not bad, but it's just like, come on, man, come on.
Yeah, man, and as for the 12... Oh, God. Wrong button. Okay, here we go. As for the 12th pick, round 3, we have SmackDown selecting Jey Uso. So I guess that means SmackDown acquired the Usos here. But, yeah, I mean, Jey Uso, who really gives a shit, but obviously the Usos as a team, it's a great pick, obviously, and obviously they're gonna be going, staying on SmackDown, which, by any indication on how they did last on Raw, do not fucking put them on Raw, because Raw killed the Usos, and, yeah, man, so I guess SmackDown gets the Usos here, and obviously it's a solid pick, but I guess they needed to keep Jey Uso because of Roman or whatever, so, yeah, man, I mean, pretty self-explanatory why they kept him, man, but what did you think about this?
Yeah, bro, it's an obvious one, man. They're still in the middle of the Roman feud, so just switching him to Raw would make no sense, man. And that clearly shows that Jimmy's going with them, man. But they're staying on SmackDown, man. So, hey, man, at least Usos and New Day are not on the same fucking brand. God. Like, it's not like I hate matches between them. We just need a fat break from those matches, man. And but yeah, bro, it's an obvious pick, man, and it's a good one, man. It's a solid pick.
Yeah, 100%, man. And as for pick 13 of round 3, we have Raw selecting Mandy Rose. Why couldn't you just wait and draft her to Raw instead of trading her a month to 3 weeks out? Doesn't make any sense, but okay. Mandy Rose is staying on Raw, and she clearly seems to still be in a tag team with Dana Brooke, so... forget about Mandy being anything, which sucks because Mandy's actually I appreciate Mandy. She's actually pretty good, man. She's actually pretty good. So, fucking, they ain't gonna do shit with her Raw. All they think of her is a tag team with Dana Brooke. So, Jesus. Yeah, man. But Mandy Rose is staying on Raw, as if they couldn't just draft her. They had to trade her there. So. Just to get her away from Otis for no reason, man. But, yeah, what'd you think about this?
Yeah, bro, man. Mandy to Raw, why didn't you just wait till the draft to put her on Raw? Or if you want to do something with The Miz and shit, just have him, like, make a call and take her off all rosters until the draft. Something like that, man. But just sending her to Raw and then drafting her to Raw makes no goddamn sense, man. Makes no sense. I'm going for the goddamn draft. Should have just waited. But Mandy Rose Raw, good. I mean, I like Mandy. She's good. Not with fucking Dana Brooke. Why are they a team? So that's that, man. But overall, with Mandy going to Raw, of course it was obvious and solid, man. But should have just waited till now to fucking do that in the first place.
Yeah, man, 100%. Moving on here. Let me fucking sit up. Fucking. Okay, round 3 with the 14th pick in the WWE draft. SmackDown. Yes, SmackDown, the same brand that drafted the Friday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins, has acquired Dominic and Rey Mysterio. Why is there even a fucking draft at this point if you are going to just continue feuds? Especially the mid-card feuds, that's what the draft should be for, to break up all the fucking feuds that everybody's clearly over. Bro, this is ridiculous. Nobody fucking wants to see this feud go on any longer.
Seriously.
This pick is trash. They should have drafted them to fucking Raw instead of fucking Ricochet or fucking Mandy. Should have drafted them instead of fucking Naomi or Jax and Baszler. Good, bro. We gotta fucking witness this shit for even longer. Not excited about that, man. Really fucking not excited about that at all. Dude, that's a garbage pick. That's a garbage. I'm not excited to see fucking this feud with Seth continue, bro. That's trash. This feud's trash. Nobody fucking likes it. Get it off my television. What are your thoughts, bro?
Bro, why are you continuing this shit, man? It should have ended before SummerSlam. It should have ended at SummerSlam, and it's still going on. And now it's gonna happen on fucking SmackDown. End this goddamn feud, man. If I have to hear Dominic's fucking little weasel ass talk about Seth one more goddamn time, I will not care about Dominic Mysterio anymore. That's just how it is, bro. I'm tired of this goddamn storyline. And now, if they put Murphy on SmackDown too, then Leah will go with them. God, bro. Fucking spare me. I'm tired of this feud. I can't stand this feud anymore. I hate this goddamn feud. Seth, you got what, like 2 months left with Seth before he leaves?
And
Let
this
him
is
go
what
fucking do something this. God.
This feud has gone on since fucking
Before me? Yeah,
May.
no.
After
Yeah,
Mania,
since
like
May.
fucking May.
since fucking May, and it is still going on.
The
And
only-
this goddamn feud.
The only thing that's good about it is it lets Seth show like how psychotic he is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he just plays that like cult leader role perfectly, bro. But other than that,
yeah,
bro,
man.
fucking shit sucks. They're bringing up paternity tests and fucking all this other dumb shit. Who fucking cares?
Poor old shit. Swear, just end the storyline, bro. They should not have been drafted to fucking SmackDown. I should have kept them on Raw, man. Garbage pick, man. Straight trash. I am tired of seeing this goddamn storyline, man. And it's not gonna end until Seth fucking leaves, and that is so bad. So fucking bad. But that's that pick, man, and it's just straight garbage. Should not have done that.
100%, man. Okay, and on to the 15th pick of the draft, round 3, pick 15. We have John Morrison and The Miz going over to Monday Night Raw, so in exchange for... This would sound so much cooler if they just drafted Morrison by himself. In exchange for the Monday Night Messiah to the Friday Night Messiah, we get that in exchange for the Friday Night Delight to the Monday Night Delight. But John Morrison's fucking garbage with The Miz, so who really gives a fuck? Because nobody's being delighted on these shows when Miz and Morrison are on the screen, man. Who cares? These guys are cringe. They're holding off on Otis's court date now. Dude, don't put the fucking money in the bank, don't put the money in the bank on people like that. Absolutely ridiculous. This does nothing for the brand. Who fucking cares? The most that can come out of this, we'll get to that with the New Day. Also, how do you pick the New Day? How do you pick Miz and Morrison over the New Day? May I ask? How do you... What other fucking tag teams were drafted? How do you pick fucking... How do you pick... Well, I mean, they're a women's tag team, but, I mean, if you're looking at tag teams in general, no tag team was drafted up until the very end of round 2, and that was the women's tag team. If you want to talk about a men's tag team, you can't even really say the Usos. I guess you could say Ray and Dominic until round 3, and they're not even really a tag team. So the pick 15 was the first pick where they actually drafted a legit tag team. The 15th pick. Yes, these fucking Naomi was drafted ahead of the New Day. What fucking sense does that make?
Bullshit.
Yeah, what'd you think about Miz and Morrison?
Split them up, man. They should have split them up in this fucking draft, but they're gonna keep them together. Miz and Morrison is fucking garbage. I don't care what anybody says. It is straight garbage, bro. Split them up. Have them on separate rosters. Let us see Morrison as I fucking thought he would be, man. Let us see that, and Miz, put him solo again. Have him do Miz shit. End this cheesy comedy garbage. This is the shitty Vince comedy that I fucking can't stand. Split them up. You should have split them up, and you dropped them before the New Day. Bullshit. Garbage. Garbage, man. Should have split them up. And just overall, a bad move. Fucking bullshit.
Yeah, man. Moving on to pick number 16 of round 4, we have the newly acquired SmackDown Tag Team Champions going to Monday Night Raw. Yes, we have the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston have been drafted to Monday Night Raw, so I'm hoping maybe we can get a unification match, or are the Street Profits going to get drafted to SmackDown? Because they weren't drafted tonight. A lot of people aren't thinking about that, man, which is definitely something to think about. Considering at this point, SmackDown does not really have any tag teams. They have actually nobody. Every tag team has been drafted to Monday Night Raw. I mean, if Ray and Dominic, but they're not going to be a fucking tag team. They're going to be in there with Seth the whole time. Yeah, so moving on, man. Yeah, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. We'll have to wait and fully predict on what's going to happen with these guys when the Street Profits get drafted. Because I mean, there's nothing really we can do now. Knowing WWE logic, they'll have the fucking Street Profits and the New Day trade tag team championships. So, who fucking knows, man? Who knows? And moving on. Oh shit! What did you think about this?
Oh yeah, bro. SmackDown Tag Champs to Raw. It could, and I hope it means they're fucking combining those titles because they have no tag team roster, none. But there's the chance that Street Profits weren't even drafted yet, and next week there's the final, the farewell SmackDown match for why that exists, I don't know, against title match between Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro, man. So they could always just win it back there, man. I hope not. I hope they combine the titles, because also earlier tonight, New Day were celebrating that they want to win back the World Tag Team Championships. So that could be, and I hope it is, man. There's always a chance it won't be, but I just hope that they're gonna unify the titles, man. But yeah, bro. Good pick, I guess. I mean, they're splitting up the New Day. A lot of people guessed this, man, and it'll be a change of pace, man. I'm down to see how it goes.
Yeah, man, and speaking of what you just said, man, with pick number 17 of the draft, SmackDown selects Big E. The New Day are split up in the best way possible. Do not break these guys up, bro. Just nonchalantly break them up, if you will. Force them to be broken up. And this is a great way to do it, and this is a great way to have Big E become his own man. You know what I mean? Become serious, pretty much. And I think it's a great move for SmackDown, man. What do you think about Big E staying on SmackDown while the other two go to Raw?
Yeah, bro, I'm down to see it, man. I'm down to see it. And I like the idea that not an official breakup, like a breakup, just we're going on to do separate things. The love's still there, but go be your own person. I like that a lot, man. I like that way better than a breakup, man. But good for Big E, and let's just hope that Vince actually grows a brain and does something great with Big E, man. Solid.
And with pick number 17, we have. These guys are 16, 17. Oh, pick number 18. We have Monday Night Raw selecting Dana Brooke. Coming over to fucking Monday Night Raw. Well, she stayed on Raw. Who cares? That's all I gotta say. What do you got, man?
Why? What? Why is she even employed? Let alone staying on Raw with Mandy? Why? Just garbage. Waste of it. So, you drafted not Mandy, what the fuck? You drafted Dana Brooke before you drafted Kevin Owens, Bray Wyatt.
Bro, I mean, I guess you could say this is a good pick, because they got Mr. Money in the Bank, but who knows? This storyline direction has changed so much for him. I just want to see what's going to end up happening with this goddamn briefcase. What'd you think, man?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro, no fucking Tucker, which makes so much sense, man. If they send Tucker to Raw, bro, fuck that, man. And they still really are looking to take that thing off of Otis, man. And Miz and Morrison are on Raw now, so that's ended. Thank fuck, man. But who's gonna take it from fucking what's his goddamn name? Who's gonna take it from Otis, bro? That's a good question, bro. Seth, and then he could leave and come back with it.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty sick, bro. I'd be down for that, man. But Otis on SmackDown, man.
Big E.
Who cares? Big E could win it from him, man. That'd be fucking great. They got a lot of options now. to who can beat Otis for him, man. Definitely. And it shouldn't have been Miz and Morrison anyway. So, good, man. Good. I would say just for the opportunities of who can take that thing from a man.
Yeah. Yeah. And moving on to the final pick of the WWE draft, at least night one of it. Raw selects, not Buddy Murphy. Nope, he was not drafted. Raw selects Angel Garza, man. Angel Garza is going back to Raw. I think he's injured, so we probably won't see him right away. But I mean, solid pick, but they most likely won't fucking do anything with the guy anyway, so we'll just have to wait and see when he comes back how this ends up going for him, bro. But what'd you think about this? Final pick of the draft.
Yeah. Weird final pick. I don't know why you would draft someone who's injured and not going to be back for a while. I don't know. But they drafted him. I mean, he's a solid guy, so good for Raw, man. But it was just like another Y pick, really, for me, man. But not bad, man. But anybody else would have fit better in that position, man. So that's my thoughts on that final pick, man.
Yeah, man, and that is gonna do it for this episode of the Notorious Heels Podcast, man. Without further ado, man, if you guys did like what you heard tonight, it's a bit of a long one, man. We had a lot of shit to talk about, man, and we ranted on Cody. We talked about the draft. We talked about Vince, and yeah, man, great episode as always, man. And yeah, that is going to do it for this episode, man. And if you guys do not know how this show runs, one more time, we got the news on Fridays, which we are doing now. We got news on Fridays, man, and some reviews we do on Fridays. Most for the big pay-per-views, we do them after the show. But we also do Notorious Unscripted anytime during the week. And that is going to do it for this edition of the podcast, man. Once again, if you guys do not know who I am, I have been one half of your host, Johnny Mayhem.
And I've been the other half, Sir K.
And that is going to do it for this episode, you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys most likely Monday night with the entire WWE Draft review.
Peace.